The intensity on his face and in his game was always there. Right out of high school, his rookie year, and for 21 seasons as a consummate pro and teammate. Yeah, the big ticket to score over 26,000 points in his career. But his staple
LeBron drives on Garnett, blocked by Garnett.
was stopping everybody else. 9 times voted to the league's all-defensive first team. 4 times the NBA's rebounding champ. And of course,
Another banner year in Boston, the Celtics are champions.
A world champion. To see him play, you might think all that explosive effort and energy had to come from some dark place, that it reflected deep animosity or anger. But we know that basketball was always about joy for Kevin Garnett.
How cool is that, having Paul Pierce narrate that, the great teammate of Kevin Garnett, who is a Hall of Famer. What an illustrious career, the MVP in 2004 with the Timberwolves, Defensive Player of the Year, one of the great defensive players in the history of this game. 15 times Kevin Garnett was an all-star, and he is a champion, and he is joining us now with the news that he is a member of this Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. KG, congratulations. How would you describe what that's like to hear Kevin Garnett, Hall of Famer?
It's the culmination, Reese. It's the culmination, man. You put countless hours into this. You dedicate yourself to a craft. You take no days off. You play through injury. You play through demise. You play through obstacles. You give no excuses for anything. You learn. You build. Like, this is the culmination. All those hours of everything that you've ever put up for it all, man. This is what you do it for right here. To be able to be called Hall of Famer is everything.
I thought the words that Paul Pierce used, that intensity, it didn't come from a dark place. It came from a love of the game. And Paul Pierce is with us now. Paul, this is probably a really cool moment for you too, huh?
Hey, man, I'm just happy I had the honor to play with this guy, win a championship with him. We knew each other in high school. We won a big tournament in high school. And to see it come full circle to the NBA, and then now, he's being enshrined into the Hall of Fame. I mean, this is unbelievable, just to be able to say that I was able to bless the same court with him.
What up, True?
What's up, big fella?
Get on, boy.
I'm coming over there today.
Holler at me. I'm right here. Bring an umbrella.
Paul, what are your thoughts on Kevin in terms of his career and what it was that set him apart?
I mean, everybody knows his intensity, and this is something that I can attest to, that this did not start in the NBA. I had a chance to play with him on a high school level. We were juniors in high school, and I've never seen someone just so passionate for the game. Every second he stepped on the court, it meant something. He went as hard as he could. He never cheated the game. You see some talents in the NBA with great potential, but that's one thing you could say about Kevin Garnett. He never, ever cheated 1 second in practice, in the game, and he gave everything he could every single second. And you got to respect that, because there's so many lost talents that we see that never reach their potential like he did every single night.
Right. That was big for me, though. I felt like, to have a brand and to be able to call yourself the best, you had to work like it. You had to practice like it. If I was asking players to dive on the floor or be able to do things that normally they wouldn't necessarily do, they had to see it. So, I took my craft very seriously. And one of the things I like to always say, that I was better than anything, that I was a great teammate. And that was huge for me. But playing with Paul, playing with Ray, coming to Boston was a huge challenge in my life. It was probably one of the biggest decisions I made in my career, and I'm glad I made it. We should have got together a couple of years earlier, right? We'd probably be sitting about 2 or 3 more rings, but You know, it's all good, man. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be able to go into class with Timmy. I'm very honored to be going into class with the great Kobe Bryant, Tamika Catchings, others. You know, this is the culmination for me, though. All the hard work. This is what you do it for.
KG, you know Paul's eligible next year, I believe.
Right. I'm
Let
gonna
me
be
tell
there.
you something,
True.
though. I got one thing to say. No, listen, I got one thing to say. Kevin and Kobe and Duncan are the reasons I played an extra year, because I wanted to ensure my chance of maybe becoming first ballot. I was like, Kobe retired this year, because I was this close to retiring the same summer. And I said, let me play one more year. You know, this class is pretty deep.
You know, if you were Kevin's teammate, you weren't quitting until he said it was okay. You know, right?
Absolutely.
Kevin, congratulations, my friend. We're really happy for you, and congratulations on being a Hall of Famer. Most well-deserved.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Truth, holla at me, dog. You know.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.